Now, from the combined newsrooms of KARK4 and Fox 16, breaking news coverage.
And hello to you. Good afternoon. I'm Mitch McCoy. It's 3:42 here in Little Rock. We just got word from Little Rock Police that there was a brief escape earlier today outside the outside the Little Rock Police Northwest Police Station. This is out in West Little Rock. We're learning that police officers went to go pick up an inmate from the Pulaski County Jail. They brought that person, the suspect, to the Little Rock Police Northwest substation, and according to police, the suspect escaped their custody. We're learning that that suspect is back in custody. He was apparently, according to officers, on the run for about a half hour. Let me show you the suspect's photo here. This is the man that police say briefly escaped their custody today. Let me tell you what we know right now. We know that officers went to the Pulaski County Jail to pick up a suspect. They wanted to talk to him for questioning. They wanted to get some information from him related to another case. According to the Little Rock Police Department, 36-year-old Greg Brobaugh was taken from the jail, went to the Northwest substation just after noon. That's when he, according to police, escaped their custody. Officers saying that Brobaugh ran into a wooded area near the police substation, and that's where he hid out for a while. Of course, more police officers responded to the area, surrounded him until canine units arrived, and that's when they were able to get him back into custody. Talk about just an absolutely bizarre set of circumstances there at the Northwest Police Substation today. Our Alexis Wainwright is working this story right now. She's trying to get answers from the Little Rock Police Department about how in the world did this happen. Let me show you, let's go street level view here and look at the map and see kind of where this is at. And this might give us a perspective because according to the Little Rock Police Department, the suspect went out and ran into the woods. So we have the Little Rock Police Northwest Police Substation right here, and this is Canis Road, Shackelford just nearby. So right off Canis Road, they're saying that the suspect ran off into the wooded area. So we're talking about the wood lines right here that the suspect ran out. If this is the wood lines that we're talking about. Now, if memory serves correctly, suspects at this substation would be taken through the back. They would likely not take them through the front door, okay? So if police officers brought him through the back, this is likely the wooded area that we're talking about right here that the suspect ran out into. Again, this is the Little Rock Police Substation. It's the Northwest Substation. So just to give you a big picture perspective, you have downtown Little Rock over here. You have Interstate 430 that runs north and south, 630 east and west. You have Canis that runs right here, and then Shackelford is a little bit more to the west. And then, of course, Baptist Health is right nearly across the street. So that is the wooded area, more than likely, that the police officers are referring to when they were talking about the suspect getting somehow escaping their custody and then running into some nearby woods. Again, this is the suspect that police are talking about. According to police, this is 36-year-old Greg Brobaugh. He was taken to the Pulaski County Jail after being arrested. One could assume that he's also going to be facing more charges after this incident today with Little Rock police officers. You know, interesting side note here that we went into our video vault, and this is the same man that was the subject of a SWAT call out in Little Rock. And so we have a link to that story on our website, krk.com and fox16.com. I invite you to check that out, and you can go back and you can look at the story that one of our reporters did several years ago, back in 2016, when this SWAT call out happened and that situation was unfolding. So certainly a man that has had his run-in with police officers over the past at least several years now, given the fact that this was a SWAT call out back in 2016. If you're just jumping in here, maybe you just got an alert on your phone about this story. Good afternoon to you. I'm Mitch McCoy. We are following breaking news. We just got word from LRPD that they had a brief escape today. This was a Pulaski County Jail inmate that was picked up by a Little Rock police officer. This suspect was taken to the Northwest Police Substation off Canis. That suspect briefly escaped the Little Rock police officer. The suspect ran out into the woods, according to police, and hid out there. That's when K-9 units arrived on scene, and eventually the suspect was taken into custody. So at this point, this is what we know. Suspect in custody at this hour after a very brief escape today, according to the Little Rock Police Department. That is all we know. Again, our Alexis Wainwright is working this story. She'll have much more coming up on KRK4 News at 6. And of course, we'll have much more on Fox 16 News at 9 later tonight.